Hello and welcome to Frisco, Texas for this final game of today here at 1 p.m. USYS Soccer National Championship between HBC Impact out of Huntington, New York and TFCA Alliance out of Hillsborough, North Carolina. Both teams come to this game tied for first. HBC Impact tied Legend FC 3-3. Meanwhile, Alliance tied Midwest Royal Blue 1-1. And now both looking to get their first win of the tournament here in this final game here on Wednesday, our second day. I'm Josh Tolan. It's been an exciting day here as we have covered a lot of games on Turbo. Coming in to this tournament there was going to be 96 games that were covered in this tournament, all on the different fields. This is field number 7 as we are about to go. TFCA Alliance in the bright greens. Meanwhile, HB Impact in the white shirts, green shorts. As we just wait for official word on the go-ahead. Wait for that 1 o'clock time to hit exactly, and it has. And we are underway. 17 under girls matchup here. As that is headed on by Carla Musto. Played back to Carla Musto. It's going to be taken by Nicholas. Move down the side. And that ball is going to roll out of bounds. Throw in coming for Gaglione. Gaglione with the centering pass. Played down. Kicking it forward is Roach. That's going to go and be played on the foot by Carla Musto. Carla Musto trying to get away. Over to the center. Now far side as it works its way around. Coming down line, that's going to be knocked out of bounds by Ryan Conway. Throw in coming as they have to get it behind one of our sponsored signs, the Bubba Burger. Throwing is going to be in there and now battling for position. Ball flips out. Down the line, and that is going to be knocked out of play. Looks like Mastandrea tapped it out last. Conway with it. That's going to come in, and it's going to be knocked back. Played in on the cross, and that's going to be headed away. And it's going to come back near midfield. Working its way towards the near sideline. Now back just inside the box. Trying to get outside. Ball kicked on net. That shot attempt from Emma Totien. This game again, both these teams in Group 8 tied their first game, so both have 1 point apiece. Both teams want a win today. You don't need to talk about how important that is. They sure know. Talking to head coach Tom Mizraga, he was saying these girls know of these importance. They know what's going on. They look back at what they have done in their history. State champs 2015 and 16, as well as regionals in 2015 and 16, as that ball is sent down, and that is going to be cleared out of play. Throwing in will be Conway. The throw in, that's going to go over the head of Quigley. Touching to the ball for the first time is goalie Megan Serrano for TFC Alliance. Ball on the far side, on the wing. Totien with it. Trips over the ball, now comes back. Gonna play it wide, Kassan with it. Try and get it up front. Just tripping over the ball and try and get position, but not able to get a shot as Giovinco. Back to Kassan. Turns, comes up top. Try and go left side, and that's gonna be taken away. And it's gonna roll out of bounds. Good job there by Gaglione to get that one out of harm's way. As making a run on that was number 17, Lindsay Wright. Throw in coming for HBC Impact. Lindsay Wright, a regional Olympic development player in the program. As that ball rolls out onto the other field, and we will have a throw-in coming. Pretty windy day here in Frisco compared to what it was yesterday. Ball in the box. Going around is Mastandrea. That's going to go out, and we will have a corner kick awarded to HBC Impact. Trying to set up a piece. Got a vertical line going right in front of that goal box. Sent in, and that is going to be grabbed on the play by Serrano. Serrano kicks that up and out. Headed backwards. Headed again. Going after is Brittany Munson. Plays Giovinco. Throw in coming for Conway. Nice long toss. Trying to hit Kassan. And that's going to go out of bounds. Throwing now coming to Dellinger. Dellinger with the throw in. Flick forward. Brought down, but then taken away on the play by Mincy. Coming near sideline. It's going to be kicked forward on the play by Gaglione. And it's going to roll out for a throw-in once again for HBC Impact. Not able to get to that ball was Totian. She'll be attending the University of North Carolina Charlotte next year. Ball kick forward. Ball down near the touchline. That's going to be kept in play. Nice little takeaway there on the play by Roach. Roach gets it right back. Roach goes the other direction. Trying to compete for that was Totian. We're going to have a yellow card given. Not sure exactly what for, but Totian gets a yellow card awarded. Wasn't anything really physical. Maybe she said something. Set piece coming on this free kick. HBC Impact doing an excellent job keeping the ball in their offensive end. Ball high in the air. Tip forward. Ball on the ground, and that is going to go just wide, being knocked out of play by Serrano. She was just able to get her mitts on it. Serrano seeing some action early in this first half here in the 17 under matchup between HBC Impact and TFCA Alliance. Corner kick awarded on that knockout. Ball high in the air, forwarded, and that is not going to be on target. Unable to get there was Lindsay Wright. Ball goes out behind the goal line. Goal kick coming. Sent down. That's going to clear midfield and roll about 3/4 down the way of the field. That's going to curve out and out of play. Throwing is Reagan Gaglione. Playing it over is Roach. Now playing it up, Delwig. Back to Gaglione. Trying to move it front was Wright. Just doing an excellent job shielding that up, and that's going to be hit off. And that's going to come near the touchline. Going forward with his Kissan. Kissan gets taken away by Roach. Reichart was able to knock that off of Kissan and out for a goal kick. Ball up in the air and down, headed back. Trying to flick it forward is Wright. Off the foot. It's going to go inside. Trying to run with it is Barnett. Barnett brings it back. It's going to go off the arm. Trying with his Giovinco. Giovinco trying to get around the defense, and she is going to get that deflected out. Side goes off Dellinger. Corner kick coming. HBC Impact looking to set up. They got their markings. Ball on the way into the box. It's going to be headed up. And it's going to be kicked out on the play. Good clear by TFC Alliance. Getting that one out of there was Lauren Reichert. Check that, it was Dilwig knocking that one out. Throw-in coming. Just out of the reach over the head of Lindsay Wright. Comes inside. Now kicked down. Trying to get there is Dilwig, and that's going to be kicked out of play by Mincy. This will be the last time this TFC Alliance team will be playing together. They had to bring together 01 and 02 kids. The Triangle Football Club and Castle Football Club are going to be forming a team in North Carolina for North Carolina Football Club that will be the largest club in all of the United States, connecting with a program with their semi-pro team. Should be exciting to see where that club goes in the next coming years as they look to expand and become the largest one ever. So you can only imagine what that's going to do in the state of North Carolina as that ball is kicked forward. Coming out will be Serrano to scoop it up as she releases it. Gathered in by Nicholas. Nicholas trying to get around Barnett, not able to as Barnett is knocked over by Nicholas. Kick awarded to HBC Impact. Again, both these teams with 1 point each, both tying their first game yesterday on Tuesday. Ball kicked in high into the box, on the ground, squirts loose, and it's going to be cleared out of the box. Coming up with it is Mastandrea. Trying to get it by, but deflected by Totien. Right back to Totien. Clears that down. There's going to collision in front, and ball will be awarded to TFC Alliance. Miller leaves it behind. Reichert will take the kick. Side goes forward. Totien trying to get on top. Dilwig. Totien all alone. Totien with a shot, and it goes up and above the crossbar. Great chance there by Totien, just not able to get it a little bit lower. Otherwise, that could have been our first goal of the game from Totien, state ODP and regional ODP player for North Carolina. Mackenzie Roach, number 14, is a 3-time regional ODP player. Roach playing defense, right back. Working there forward is TFC Alliance, cutting in, looking for some help. Shot on it, a nice diving save on the play by Amanda Steinberg. Steinberg diving towards that near post, knocks it out of harm's way. Just full body. I mean, she went horizontal on that diving save to make that stop. Ball thrown in. Once again out for a throw-in. Nicholas taking it the other direction. Ball up. Is Serrano going to be able to get there? No. Great opportunity here. Shot, and that is going to go in for a goal. Getting the first goal of the game is Juliana Cassane. Just was able to get by TFC's defense to put that one in for her first goal of the tournament for HBC Impact. Julia Cassane getting on the board for her team. Just able to get around the defense. And then she makes her way in, takes her time. Lets Serrano choose what she wanted to do. And then she just puts it right in the back of the net for the first goal, an important goal for HBC Impact. If you want to talk about what's going on so far this game, HBC Impact definitely has more possession right now to start the game, but as of late, TFC Alliance has had much better control, much crisper passes. We'll see if they can get on with one another so they can maybe get a goal in this first half to tie this. We are going to take a water break here at the halfway point of the first half, around 20 minutes. There will be a break for the girls and officials to get water because as it is over 90 degrees and add in the humidity, last thing you want is anyone to be dehydrated. As TFCA moves it forward, that's going to go out of play. Throw-in coming from Talia Paris, who will be going to UNC Williamson. Ball deflected. We will have a corner coming. Alliance looking to get on the board. Moving up will be Lauren Reichert. Reichert standing in over 6 feet, using her head in that box. Always when you have a tall person, it's very good to take advantage of that. Just waiting, and we got the go-ahead from the official. It's to be in, and it's going to be punched up and out over the net. Good job by Steinberg punching that one out. Now corner kick on the other side. HBC Impact 1-0 lead. They tied Legend Football Club yesterday 3-3. Alliance on the other side tied Midwest Royal Blue 1-1. Midwest Royal Blue was the defending national champions that they got that tie against. And all points are big, even the 1-point draws. That's played up, and that is going to go out to midfield. Kisan spins around. Sends forward, but that hits off the referee. Played forward by Wright. On the right wing. Trying to get inside of Kisan. Unable to get there was Massandrea. Trying to move it forward. Pilford. HBC Impact with a nice little quick pass. Barnett sends it far side. Good opportunity. Shot by Kisan is going to go up and out, but she was offsides. You can see what Kisan wanted to do there. She wanted to go up top more than anything. Try to get that over Serrano's head. We will have our first substitution of the game. Coming off will be Kisan with the 1 goal. And on for HBC Impact will be number 20, Isabella Glennon. Riker with the clear. Goes over the head of Barnett and goes over another head, trying to chase it down. On the play is Totian. Totian's able to get there, and now the offside flag comes up. TFCA Alliance trails 0-1. And the throw-in. Nicholas trying to get there. Barnett takes it away. Barnett trying to send it up front. She does. That's going to be taken away by Roach. Played right back. Roach on the right side. Ooh, just right off the stomach of Barnett. That'll work out those abs. And we will take a water break here. Our score being 1-0. HBC Impact leads TFCA Alliance right here on Turbo. Welcome back to Frisco, Texas, where our score is 1-0. HBC Impact leads TFC Alliance, and check for my error. Morgan Novikov is the goaltender in for HBC Impact, so sorry for making that mistake here in this first half of this game in this 17-year-old division girls matchup. Both teams have 1 point. Both obviously want that third point right now. HBC in the driver's seat to get those 3 points, but still a lot of time in this game as that one is centered into the box and now is cleared up and out. Chasing it down is Wright. Wright sends it back, and that's going to be high fly. Right down, knocked away. Turning with it, trying to go to net is Miller. Miller with a left foot, and Novikov is going to be able to see that one all the way into her grasp. Novikov up in the air, and that gets caught up in that wind. Wright trying to get under it, trying to position her body. She's able to get there first, but then Roach takes it away and kicks it right down the other direction. Up to Roach as they move the ball back. Roach plays it forward. Good quick passes. Gaglione sends it down, and that's going to be played away. Picking up is Paris. Paris trying to get into the box. Just outside. Nice slide tackle to kick that one away. Good defensive play on the far end. But it looks to be Scudero. If not, it was Houlihan. Substitution coming for TFC Alliance. Checking in will be number 36, Mushigan. Throwing coming. Played back, gets around the defense. That's going to be taken, and now out of the box. Kick back by Carla Musso. Centering chance, and that is going to be grabbed by Novikov. Novikov throws it out. Gets it up front to Massandrea. Massandrea crossing the center of the field. Now near side. And we're going to have an offsides call. Just getting in front of that defense was Glennon. Reichart sets up for the kick. Gives it a good boot, and that's going to go over everyone's head. Coming out will be Novikov. Ball on the ground, and she's going to be able to dive over the TFC Alliance player. Good job there by Morgan Novikov, being aggressive and coming out to stop that attempt. Massandrea to Wright. Wright not able to position her body in front. Tripped up from behind, and we are going to have a whistle. As Wright clipped the TFC Alliance player. Another kick for Reichart coming. Another substitution as well. Coming on is number 28, Sedevi. Reichart thought about what she wanted to do and then rethought it. That's to be cleared out, and that exits the field. It hits the light stand. Throw-in coming once again for TFC Alliance. Gaglione throws it in. Just goes over the head of Barnett. Mency trying to stifle the offense. That's in front, ball loose, and Novikov comes up and grabs that loose ball. Roach trying to go in front and grab it, but beating her to it is Conway. Roach now grabs it again. Playing to the far side. Out down the side. Out of play. Throwing coming for HBC Impact, who leads 1-0. Here at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championship, Toyota Soccer Center, right outside of FC Dallas's Toyota Stadium. Ball kicked out, another throw-in. We'll have another sub come on for TFCA Alliance. Alliance is located in Hillsborough, North Carolina. Impact in Huntington, New York. On the pitch will be Bridget Barrett for Alliance. She runs all the way to the other side. And here's the HBC throw-in. Send that in, headed out by Roach. Comes right back up top the box. Conway flicks it on ahead. Header, right trying to get there. And just going up to make the play was Serrano. And we are going to have a yellow card in the box. So that will lead to a penalty kick. I'm not sure what the call is, but that's inside the penalty box. Head coach Tom Muzaraka looking for an explanation. Trying to look for an explanation.
When you call obstruction, you call a foul. What are you calling?
So they're saying the reason for the foul was for obstruction, and that's so now we are trying to figure out obstruction is being the call. And they're saying it was in the penalty, but they're saying it was for obstruction, which shouldn't be for a penalty kick. It should be indirect. But HBC Impact will take the penalty kick nonetheless. So Talani Barnett will try to get it past Megan Serrano. Understandably upset is Alliance. And the kick. And that is going to go find its way to the back of the net for the second goal, as Talani Barnett gets her third goal of this tournament. She had 2 goals in yesterday's game in the tie. So Talani Barnett getting the second goal for HBC Impact, coming on a controversial call in the box. Those are never easy ones to make. And Barnett just patiently awaited her chance, and then just with the penalty call, it goes to the left side and puts it in for a goal past Serrano. But a little confusion on what the exact call was that allowed for that penalty kick. But Barnett and HBC Impact takes advantage of it. They're not going to complain. They're going to take the goal. Now all Alliance can do is fight to come back as they trail by 2 here in this first half. Running onto the field for Impact is Sarah Quigley. Sarah Quigley makes her way on here in the USYS Soccer National Championships. And this second day, that ball headed away. Now played towards the sideline. Conway chasing it down, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Throw in, coming. Throw in for HBC Impact. Long toss. It's going to be played away on the play by Nicholas. Gathered in, trying to send it forward is Massandrea. Played backwards to Conway. Conway trying to get it past Serrano. Serrano's going to chase that down and pick it up. And Serrano puts that towards midfield, and that's going to go over the head of Biggs. Bounce around, kick forward. Biggs heads it. Headed once again. We'll have a whistle. Advantage to TFCA Alliance. This Alliance sets up for the kick. Just waiting for the kick. Setting up is Biggs. See if Biggs takes it or if Reichert comes over, which she's been known to take these kicks, and she will indeed take it. Wind blowing left to right. Let's see if that gives Reichert a chance to send it closer towards the box, if not in the box. She's ready to go. Goes towards the left. Knocked on by Nicholas. In front. Loose ball. Still loose, and that's going to be sent up and out and back towards the center of the field to Glennon. Played over Dilwig. Nice slide. Kicks it away. Nice play now. Kicked over to right. Right not able to get to as that is kicked back on the play by Sedevi. Sedevi over to Mushigian. And we have stoppage and a quick start here for TFCA Alliance. That's going to be sent in. Now headed away onto the foot. Chasing it down is going to be Giovinco. Giovinco makes a move to the right, dodges one, goes down the sideline, and that's going to roll out for a throw-in. Kicked up. Card is going to get blown by Conway. Conway on the right side. Opportunity to get another one in. That's going to be nice deflection on the play and then cleared up and out by Dillinger. Getting on top is Roach. Clears that forward. Trying to move it up is Biggs. Goes back to Nicholas. Comes over to Mushigan. Mushigan on the left side. Nice slide tackle there by Talani Barnett. And they are going to rule it was not a nice slide tackle. Yellow card given. So as this game has gotten a little bit chippier, I can see that the referee is not going to let a lot of talking happen or very much be physical when it comes to grabbing and pulling, which you typically see throughout a soccer game. As Riker comes, the ball set up by HBC Alliance, or excuse me, by HBC Impact. And setting up is Reichard. Taking her time. We're going to have a substitution, it looks like. Looks like we are indeed going to have a substitution for TFCA Alliance. Casey McLam comes on. And the kick is going to go just wide. Good strike. Just a little bit too far to the right. Otherwise, it definitely had the strength that Riker needed to get that one to the net. And it had great pace on it if it would have been able to find that backside. Goal kick coming. It's going to be up. Heading forward is Conway. Reichert, forward. That's going to be headed in the direction. Playing it down is TFC Alliance. And then going to the ground, it will be awarded to HBC Impact. That's going to go forward on the right side to right. Again, awarded to HBC Impact. HBC Impact taking their time to go over for the free kick. Barnett walks up to it. Got a whistle. No one subbing on, just trying, waiting to get organized. So the line is organized. And we are all set. Whistle is blown. Barnett with the kick towards the back of the box. That's going to be up and grabbed on the play by Serrano. And Serrano releases, and going the other direction is TFCA Alliance. Putting on her boot is Dillinger. Trying to get that forward, and that's going to be kicked out and kicked back in by Dillinger. Put some top spin on it, goes forward. This will be cleared, but right into the shoes of Sedevi. Sedevi trying to go to the right. Sedevi with a shot, and that's deflected in front. And that's going to go up in the air. And now taken, and now we have a whistle. That's going to slow things down here for a moment. Ball going to TFCA Alliance. Our score is 2-0. 2 goals coming. One from Barnett on a controversial call in the box. The other one coming from Juliana Cassane. Barnett with the PK. As Reichart sets up. Reichart looking to get that powerful leg on it. Soft tosses it, and that's going to bounce, and it's going to be picked up by Novikov. Novikov sends it the other direction. Conway trying to get there. She does. Heads it to the outside. Giovinco sends it forward, and that is going to roll out of play. Throw-in coming for HBC Impact. As we have a substitution coming on for TFC Alliance. Coming off will be Sade Nicholas. On is Arello. It's going to be forwarded and cleared out. Good job there by Sedevi, kicking that one out and away. Barnett goes, sends it far side. As that comes near the sideline. Sent forward. Now moved up. Picking up is Mushigian. Trying to get there is Wright. Mushigian with it. Trying to get by Wright. Unable to. Ushigate turns, and that's going to go out the back line, and that will be a corner kick. No, it will be awarded a goal kick. Last touch by HBC Impact. We're going to have to hold up as another substitution is coming on. It's time for HBC Impact jogging onto the field. Kayla Jean Charles on the field for the first time. Ball trying to go the outside. It's going to be headed away. Jean Charles trying to get on there. Kicked up. Running it down, though, and heading away is Roach. Running over that is going to be Orello. Orello for the throw-in. Throw-in comes. Turning with it is Paris. And that's going to go out. Throw-in on the way. Turning is Barrett. And that's going to go past the goal line and out of play. Goal kick coming for HBC Impact. And the kick down towards the center and headed away, and that is going to go out of play. Last touch by TFCA Alliance as we get some much needed cloud cover over the field. Cool down this game just a little bit, as it is hot on the field and on the sidelines. Played down. Nice little pass over on the play by Jean Charles. Cleared up. Let's see if Saran comes out. Saran will not. She'll stay put. And pushing it away is McLam. Shot. That's deflected. Kicked up to Barnett. Play to Jean Charles. Jean Charles gets her left foot on it, but can't get any strength on that shot as she was falling down to the ground. I kicked up, and that will do it for us here in the first half. HBC Impact leads 2-0 over TFCA Alliance. The two goals coming from Taliana Barnett, as well as the first goal coming from Juliana Kassane. The second goal being a very controversial one, but 2-0 is our score as we will go to halftime here at USYS Soccer National Championships here in Frisco, Texas. We'll be back here on Trubrow with the second half.
The road starts here. The road paved by pain, sacrifice, and struggle. The road paved by passion and pursuit. The road where dreams come true. On this road, many will fail, and on this road, many dreams will fade. But as for you, what will be your fate? When there are seconds left and you are running on fumes, will you be satisfied with almost? Or will you dig down into the dirt, take one more step and make one more play, knowing that good enough isn't good enough. And all the blood, sweat, and tears have brought you to this moment, the moment where pain turns to greatness. On this road, nothing is given, everything is taken. On this road, winners will rise to the top, heroes will be made, and on this road, champions will be crowned.
Today's games are brought to you by AE Engine Media Marketing, AmericanEagle.com, Bag Tags, Bubba Burger, Bullseye CMYK, Cliff Kid, Expanda Brand, Front Rush, Fusionetics, Dick's Sporting Goods. Today's games are also brought to you by Major League Soccer, Nestle Nesquik, Nike, NSCAA, Positive Coaching Alliance, Premier International Tours, U.S. Soccer, Wilson Trophy Company, and Yokohama.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935. Offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. Soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period, that's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
Welcome back to Frisco, Texas, here at the USYS Soccer National Championships. I'm Josh Toll, and our score is 2-0 HBC Impact over TFCA Alliance. 2 goals scored, one by Barnett on a penalty kick on a controversial one that ended up getting head coach Tom Mizraco ejected from the game with a red card. The first one, I should say, coming from number 18, Julian Cassane, as we are at 2-0 here. And now TFCA Alliance is looking to answer back as they are trying to get back into this one, looking for some motivation. And now both these teams coming in this game with 1 point each, as both of them were tied 1-1. 1 point each from their ties. HBC Impact tied 3-3 against Legend Football Club. Meanwhile, TFCA Alliance tied 1-1 against Midwest Royal Blue. As we are about to get the second half underway, HBC Impact in the white tops, green shorts. Meanwhile, TFCA Alliance is in the bright green shirts and blue shorts. Trying to motivate themselves back into this, but HBC Impact got a few regional ODP players on their team, and Lauren Mastandrea, Gina Giovinco, as well as Lindsay Wright and Taliana Barnett. Both these teams hoping to play. One player that is out today for TFCA Alliance, unfortunately, is Sylvia Solar, who broke her collarbone in yesterday's tie to Midwest Royal Blue. Broke her collarbone, and unfortunately, she is out for the rest of this tournament. HBC Impact will start with the ball. As the referees get things settled and get ready to start this second half. Wind still blowing left to right at a good pace. And we are officially underway for the second half in this 17 and under girls matchup. Played to the far sideline and play back. Reichert plays it forward. Chipping up is Roach. It's going to come back. Barnett sending it forward, trying to get it to a streaking Cassane, but not able to do it. Reichert gets the ball, sends it down the side, but that is going to be deflected by Munson. Nicholas up top. Now to the left side. That's going to come, and nice stop and push through by Paris. Paris goes back to the goal line. Paris steps back, falls down, push from behind. It'll be a kick awarded to TFCA Alliance. Coming up to take the kick will be Mackenzie Roach, a regional ODP player, 3 years in a row, obviously also on the state. As she comes to take the kick. Roach on the near side. About 15 yards outside the box. Sends it in. And it's going to be headed up and out of play. And it will be a goal kick. So early in the second half, TFCA Alliance getting a good chance on the kick, just not able to get it up and in. So that ball is sent down, and that's going to go pass. Chasing it is Dilwig, but in front of her is Reichert. Reichert is able to get there, and she's able to push it out of play for a throw-in. Throwing coming for HBC Impact. HBC Impact coming out of Huntington, New York. Meanwhile, TFCA Alliance out of Hillsborough, North Carolina. Throw-in, taken. Mastandrea trying to get by, now in the box. Trying to move by is Kassan, and that is going to go out past the goal line. Last touched by TFCA Alliance. Corner kick coming. And the kick is on the way. Nice height. Headed up, and that is going to be off the crossbar. Bounces back in, then headed up and over and on top of the net. Excellent chance there for HBC Impact. Not able to go in. Good job by their setup piece to try to get that one to go in, but unable to do that. Goal kick comes. That's going to be headed back. Trying to get around. Zorello not able to get there. Played on, and we are going to have a whistle. Trying to play it on was Paris, but she was stopped by the whistle. Barnett to take the kick. And Barnett's going to send that one into the post, and that's going to be stopped by Serrano, and now it's going to be loose. Trying to clear it in between the feet. Shot on the way, and that is going to get in there for a goal. A nice goal there on the play by Lauren Mastandrea to get the third goal for HBC Impact, as that ball was just loose there in the box, and Mastandrea was able to go under and get that. HBC Impact extends their lead
and now
to
it's going
3.
to be loose. Trying to clear it in between the feet. Shot on the way, and that is going to get in there for a goal.
The second half on a kick from Lauren Mastandrea inside the box, and she was able to find the left side of the net and put it back in for the goal. Roach plays it forward, flicked on, trying to get there is Zorello. That's going to be cleared down, and that's going to be chased down. Reichert trying to get there, and it's going to be pushed up, and we will have a whistle. Kick coming for TFCA Alliance. A goal for Lauren Mastandrea is her first of this USYS Soccer National Championships. Headed up, now headed away, up in the air again. We're going to have a whistle going to HBC Impact. Kick coming, Mincy to take it. Mincy lines up, sends it. Try to trickle it in, but Orello clears it back. Trying to turn is Mushigan. That's going to go out of play. Throwing for HBC Impact. And the ball is in play. That's going to be headed out at the goal line. Goal kick coming. Reichert to take the goal kick. And the kick. Barnett trying to position herself, headed back by Orello. Right, chasing it down the far sideline. Played out. Take it away. Kick towards the offensive end for HBC Impact. Paris, try and turn. Paris creating some space. Paris at the near sideline, trying to get around Paris. Good job positioning her body. Good battle back and forth there between Paris and Munson, as that ball is put out of bounds for a throw-in for TFCA Alliance. Turning and then kicked out by Munson. McLam with the throw-in. McLam gets it into the box, and that's going to be headed out by Barnett. Back to McLam. McLam stops, turns, runs it to Barnett, plays on, and we're gonna bring it back where McLam and Barnett ran into one another. TFCA Alliance getting the kick. Roach coming over to take it as HBC Impact tries to set up a wall. Roach readjusts her headband, sends it into the box. That's just going to go right outside with that win. That ball just got too high up there, and with the wind at its strength, just pushed it away. As he be played towards the near side. Coming up is Munson. Munson plays it. Nice 1-2, but can't get it back to Munson. But they had a good look going there if they were been able to connect. Mastandrea gets the ball, now kicks it far side. Chasing after it is Glennon. Goal kick coming once again for TFC Alliance. Again, in this second half, we will take a break halfway through for water for the players and officials. Kick far, and that's going to be off of out of Giovinco. Comes outside, down the wing, and now kicking that out of play, way out, is Houlihan. Throw-in being given towards TFCA Alliance on that kick out of bounds. Throw-in on the way. Goes short to Mushigan. Mushigan battles, and it will be given to HBC Impact. Impact with a 3-0 lead here in this USYS Soccer National Championship 17 and under girls division matchup here in Group A. Both teams currently with 1 point. Still another day of group play to play, and that will be tomorrow. Again, games will be at 7, 9, 11, and 1 as Riker is able to use those legs of hers to kick that out past the goal line for a corner. Corner coming to HBC Impact. Jogging over to take the kick will be Carla Musto. Carla Musto set. At the near post is an attacker for HBC Impact. Both posts guarded by TFCA Alliance. Kick on the way. And that's going to be stopped by Serrano, and then it's going to be loose, it's floating around, and that's going to go, and Serrano somehow was able to fall on top of that. I don't know how she got on top of that. It was one of those openings where she just dove on the ball from this angle. But Serrano doing a good job making that save. have a whistle. They're going to bring the ball back. Reichert. It's going to go past Nicholas. Turn in with it. Paris. Paris trying to be in the box, and that's going to be cleared up. And that will roll out on the sideline. As Paris goes to retrieve the ball for the throw-in. Ball in. That's going to be kicked out. Unfortunately, just a bad touch there by Arello. Throw down the line. Turning with it is Kassan. Kassan trying to get there, and that goes out of bounds. Just went off of Giovinco and just trickled out of bounds before Kassan was able to get to it. Throw-in coming for TFC Alliance. It's going to go over Paris. Paris heads it back. Barnett clears it, and that's going to go out right at midfield. Dribbling with it is Kassan. Gets it center over to right. Right. Has a runner and Carlo Musto going to the left. Plays it forward to Glennon. Has to be out. Last touch by TFCA Alliance. Throw-in coming from Carlo Musto. Gets a big toss. It's going to be headed and then brought down by Kassan. Kassan trying to corral it, and that is going to go out of play. Another throw-in for HBC Impact. In the corner. Trying to volley it over. And we're going to have a whistle. And we will have a kick coming for HBC Impact. Coming from the back row is Claire Mincy making her way up. Trying to get in that box, use that height to their advantage. Between her and Lauren Reichart, both teams have two tall girls that can get real dangerous on this header, and that one's going to go in, and that's going to be stopped by Serrano. Good job by Serrano as that one went into the box. Another missed opportunity there for HBC Impact on that corner as Serrano was able to cover that one up with a dive. Throws it out. Trying to get there is Paris. Paris. Trying to get around. Gets it to the sideline. Right back to Paris. Paris with some space. Paris shoots from distance, and that is going to be stopped on the play. Novikov making her first stop of this second half. As that ball rolls out at midfield on the far side. Throw-in coming. Nina Carlo Musto, State ODP, with the toss. Taken by Arello. Arello near that sideline. That's going to be pushed out of bounds right at that goal line. I guess it was out at the sideline, actually. Up in the air. Arello trying to get on top of the ball. Tips it out of bounds. As They now get a throw in. That's going to come back to Barnett. Barnett with a long kick. That's going to go wide right. But Barnett trying to get Serrano to just get off her mark, her angle, and get that into the far right side at far post. But Serrano was able to see that one all the way in and let it go out of bounds behind the goal line. Roach trying to flip that one back. Goes to Munson. Munson runs with it. Dribbles. Goes outside to Kissan. Trying to go back inside, and that's going to be headed out. With it is Mastandrea. She loses possession. Up front, Barnett. As it come near side. Munson right down the sideline, and that is going to exit the field. Looks like we have Roach leaning over on her knees. See if it's one of those injuries or if it was cramp as she's been over, but nonetheless, TFCA Alliance will have a kick come in their way. It's going to be kicked up, and it's going to go over the head of Barnett. Trying to chase it down is Mushigan. She is able to get on top. Mushigan trying to get around Barnett. As Barnett goes to the ground, ball awarded to HBC Impact. As we get closer to the water break, we will have a substitute come on for HBC Impact. Making her way back on will be Ryan Conway. Coming off will be Taliana Burnett. Barnett has 3 goals now in this USYS Soccer National Championships. 2 yesterday, 1 today. Mastandrea getting her first of the tournament, as well as Juliana Kissan. Reichert plays that one out to the side, and that's going to roll out. Throw in coming as Ryan Conway runs over to the ball. Conway steps back about 7 yards on the sideline, gets a running start. That's going to be headed away by Reichert. Just inside the box at the moment as her and Giovinco do battle, and that ball goes out at the back line, and a corner kick coming. Coming to the corner is Carlo Musto. Carlo Musto with the corner, left foot. Sent, far post, headed, and that is going to go in for a goal. And it looks like getting that one was Claire Mincy. Claire Mincy on the corner from Carlo Musto, getting the 4th goal of the game for HBC Impact. So again, we talked about that height and that advantage that these taller girls like Reichert and Mincy had, and you see Mincy use that to their advantage. And Mincy gets that goal right before the water break on the corner from Carla Musto, as she used her left foot to swing that one in. And then Mincy does the rest by putting it in the back of the net, and with that goal, we will go to our water break here at Frisco, Texas. Our score, 4-0 here at the USYS Soccer National Championships between HBC Impact and TFCA Alliance. Welcome back to Frisco, Texas. As right before that water break, Claire Mincy was able to get a goal on the corner kick from Carla Musto and put her team up 4-0 in this matchup between HBC Impact and TFC Alliance. HBC Impact looking to get their first 3 points of the tournament with a 4-goal lead as Conway takes that off the boot, sends it forward. Now headed to the near side. It's being kicked down far. Reichert trying to get there. Plays it off the knee. Giovinco in between her feet. Steps back. Pushing it forward is Munson. Now chasing after it is Glennon. That's going to go towards the corner, and that's going to roll out. Let's see if we have a throw-in here coming for HBC Impact. That goal coming in the 20th minute for Claire Mincy. Conway. Running start. It's good strength on that one to Kissan. And it's going to come out, and we'll have another throw-in. And Conway lines up. The heave. As we be thrown up and out of the back of the goal line. Goal kick once again for TFCA Alliance. Ball's kicked high in the air, off the head of Giovinco. Trying to go the other way is Glennon. Kicks it far side. Shot, and that is going to be above and out of play. Another close one there. Another good chance for HBC Impact. Looking to get their 5th goal for TFCA Alliance. They need to get on the board, as moving on to the next round is always dictated by goals scored, goals against, head-to-head competition. So they want to make this as close as possible. There's still plenty of time here with just under 20 minutes left, where if they get a run, if they can get some possession, because really HBC has been dominating when it comes to the possession time. But maybe for TFCA Alliance, they can get at least a couple goals in and make this contest and make it a better chance for them to move on to the rounds on Saturday. They still have games to play tomorrow. So again, they can add up goals in those games, and again in goals against, depending on what happens in today's matchup. But HBC Impact looking to get their first 3 points of this USYS Soccer National Championship here on the second day in Frisco, Texas. Claire Mincy scored the last goal on a header on a corner. Gets a good boot on that. And Serrano, that's going to go over the head of Serrano and in. Claire Mincy gets her 2nd goal. That one coming from almost near midfield. Claire Mincy on the kick. Sends that all the way down and over Serrano's head. I mean, that was just an impressive kick there by Mincy to get that one to go in over Serrano's head for the 5th goal of the game. Mincy now with 2 of her own. Mincy, both goals of the tournament coming in today's game, both in the second half. The one right around the 20th minute mark, and then that one coming just seconds ago as she just lined up at midfield to take that kick and just send it all the way in for the goal. In the 67th minute, that one coming, so just really just less than 10 minutes apart from her first goal. She was able to get that one as Giovinco loses that one out of play. And that was something to marvel at when you think of say, a Carly Lloyd shot, but that was in during the middle of play where she's running down, and she kicked it from midfield. I mean, that is just impressive to have that kind of leg strength to arc it that high. And then, again, a little bit of help with the win, but it just does enough to get that goal to go in over Serrano's head as that one is crossed in. And Novikov makes a stop. Novikov, second time she's touched the ball this half. So that's the other thing, just TFCA Alliance not able to get a lot of shots on Novikov, just not able to get that ball really past the midfield and attack that defense of HBC Impact. We're going to have a substitution for HBC Impact. On will come Sarah Quigley. Off goes Giovinco. Mincy with the ball, just past midfield, and she lets that one rip, and that's going to go left, and that is going to go out of play. Mincy again, a lot of these girls still looking to make college commitments. Maybe these will be one of those games this weekend where a college scout will see them and offer them a scholarship to their school, but that will remain to be seen. But it's just a good opportunity for a lot of these girls who haven't been looked at to have a chance as Conway kicks that forward. That's going to be played back. Totien, Conway. Conway sends it the other direction. Chasing after it is Reichart. Reichardt's going to clear that one away and out. In pursuit, try and get there was Glennon to make another attack. Conway will jog down the sideline to take the throw-in. And that ball is going to roll out of play, out of the back. And we will have a change coming. Two substitutions. So that's going to be kicked up, and Conway's going to block that with her right foot now in pursuit. And that's going to be cleared out. Touching it up is Biggs. And now tapped out of play. You're going to have two substitutions coming for TFCA Alliance. Checking in will be Bridget Barrett, or excuse me, will be number 20 Dilwig, Erin Dilwig. And also coming in to replace Serrano in goal be, I believe, Sally Newton. Sally Newton comes in to take the place of Serrano for these final 10 minutes, 20 minutes, as that is cleared out of play. Trying with Miller, brings it back center, pushing forward, clearing that away is Carla Musto. Carla Musto assist earlier in today off a corner. That was on Mincy's goal. That was the third goal of the game. That's going to go forward, and Novikov is going to go scoop that up. And Novikov's going to send that one up. It goes off the side of her foot, angles to the left. And we're going to have a push from behind. We'll see what kind of warning this gets as Wright was pushed down. Coming up to take the kick is Mincy. Mincy with the new keeper in, Sally Newton. Mincy from the left side. just past midfield. Swinging around is Carla Musto. Coming into the game will be 25. Francesca Lilly. As Mincy lines up, sends it deep. That's going to be up, and that's going to be in for Mincy's third goal and a hat trick. So 2 goals from midfield for Claire Mincy. Claire Mincy just having a game on her. All 3 goals that she has scored in this tournament have come on just today's game. She got the header, and then she got a goal on that, 2 goals on the midfield kicks. Claire Mincy just doing a little bit of everything. A header on the corner, and then 2 midfield kicks. What can you say? Just bad luck for Sally Newton as she comes in. And really, she sees the same thing that the other goaltender and Megan Serrano saw from Claire Mincy. Claire Mincy having quite a game here in this 1 o'clock game, final game here on Wednesday. 3 goals, a hat trick. Quite an impressive day for the tall Claire Mincy. Just a lot of power in that leg. Really, I mean, there's a lot of things you can and cannot teach, but when you have just power and that ability and just smarts knowing where to go with the ball, you got to hand it to her and what she's been able to do coming out of that back row. As now she challenges Barrett. Barrett turns, gets the far side, and it's going to be played back. Picked up and cleared by Houlihan, and that we will have a whistle. So ball will come back. It'll be HBC Impacts. And we will have another substitution. So Morgan Novikov will come off with a clean sheet, 4-0. Coming on will be Amanda Steinberg. So Steinberg will get some playing time today, as I mistakenly thought she was in earlier in the game. She is now officially in, as Morgan Novikov, the state ODP player, goes off after not seeing many chances. I mean, the most she saw was just a couple in this second half, as that ball goes over everyone's head, and chasing it down is going to be Reichart, and she's going to just tap it out for a corner. No, they're going to say she didn't touch it. So it will be a goal kick. Come in for Sally Newton. Reichart waits. She gives it a good send. This will be played up to right. Right. Try and go around the defense. Unable to. Played on, and we will have a whistle. Ball awarded to TFCA Alliance. Bring it up, now pushing it towards Barrett. Barrett trying to run with it. Trying to get it outside, but Conway steps in front of Totian and doesn't allow it. Played back up, and that is going to be kicked between the legs. Again, Barrett trying to send it forward. Now, moving it up, and that's going to go near far side. Run that down. It's Carla Musto. Carla Musto sends it to the left side to right. Right blocks one, and that is going to go out. See if it does. Yes, it does go out at the goal line. Coming in for a goal kick. Played near side now. Sent, taken by Conway. And has to be kicked out by Reichart. Throwing once again coming for Conway. Ryan Conway, Regional Olympic Development Program. She throws that towards the corner. Doing a good job positioning her body was Glennon. Another chance for HBC Impact as Ryan Conway walks over the ball. Stutters, now throws. Glennon trying to kick it off. One of the defenders for TFCA Alliance trying to get that corner kick, but that's going to come out. Conway steps in front, takes away. Conway boots it. That's going to go up and over. And it just went over the crossbar. Sally Newton tried to get her hand on it, but went over to the top for a goal kick coming. HBC Impact looking to get their first 3 points of this tournament here in the second day, competing for that USYS Soccer Cup 17 and under girls division. As that goes to midfield. Play back and over. That's sent high on the play by Houlihan. Trying to chase it down is Dillinger. Making a run for it is Glennon. Glennon on the right, 2 players on her. That's going to come near Conway, but poked up by Totien. Conway sends it down with the left foot, and that's going to go out of bounds. Just past that inline. Reichart sends it to Totien. Tries kicking it forward. Sent back by Mincy. Headed down now over to Kissan. Kissan with the first goal of the day as that rolls out of bounds. Throwing for TFCA Alliance. Conway hits that with her foot, and that is going to go out and over the fence. Reichart sends another one down, but right to Quigley. Ball comes to Conway. Conway trying to go down the right side. Gets near that goal line. That's going to be pushed from behind, and that is going to go out. We are going to have a red card, a yellow card, then a red card. So now, TFCA Alliance will be playing a man down. Fixing the game is Kaylee Houlihan. And with the corner, we have a whistle. So that will be played back. Last time a corner was taken, Claire Mincy headed one in. And the kick is on the way, deep to the back, and that is just over the back of the net. But it was right in the area where Mincy was standing on that far post as she jogs back down to her defensive position. Center back. As another goal kick comes here for HBC, or excuse me, for TFCA Alliance. One minute. As we are nearing the end of this game here, the fourth game of the second day at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships here in Frisco, Texas, from Toyota Soccer Center. Our score is 4-0. HBC Impact leads just right outside FC Dallas. It's the home stadium of Toyota Stadium. Big game for them on Saturday night against Vancouver. So lots going on that night for soccer here in the Nationals as well as MLS play. As that ball goes out. And a throw in into the corner. And that is going to go out for a throw in for TFCA Alliance. Play back. Now kick forward. Goes to Kissan. And that will be a yellow and a red card given. So really now just cards being thrown out as this game nears end. And that will be a second player now leaving the field for TFCA Alliance. So just a rough day for TFCA Alliance, as Mincy will take this kick as another player walks off, that being Emily Miller. This is a tough one as Mincy goes and rockets that, and that hits the back netting and drops down. Come around to take the goal kick will be Reichert. Reichert sends it down. And it's going to be headed the other direction by Lilly. Chasing after is Kissan. Kissan on the right side. Steps back. Kissan with the ball at her feet, trapping it. Playing that sideline, trying to use it to her advantage. Played forward. Going after is Glennon. It's be cleared up. And bring it down, trying to make a run. Right into Conway's head. Conway's able to head that one back. Reichart with it. Sends it to her right. And that will do it for us here in this fourth and final game. 3 goals coming from HBC Impact's Claire Mincy, 2 from midfield on kicks, and then a header off a corner that came from the foot of Carla Musto. So Claire Mincy getting 3 goals in today's game. The other goal going to Juliana Kisane in this 4-0 victory. Clean sheet to HBC Impact. Morgan Novikov started the game out and then exited late in the second half, where Amanda Steinberg came in and took over and was able to keep the score at 4-0. HBC Impact moves on with their first victory of this tournament in the second day against TFC Alliance. I'm Josh Holt. Thank you for watching today on Turbo. We'll be back tomorrow bright and early at 7 a.m. with day 3 beginning tomorrow here in the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. Thanks for watching.